All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. And today we're going to be doing a shoe review. We're going to be looking at a pair of Adidas shoes I picked up from an Adidas outlet store. So whenever I go to outlet malls, I love stopping by the Adidas store. I like Adidas Boost shoes. That's pretty much the only Adidas that I like. And they're probably about my fourth favorite shoe brand. I'm going to say like Nike, Allbirds are my top two, and then Asics, and then Adidas. Like I said, I like Adidas Boost, and so I've had a pair of NMDs before, but I picked up this pair, and as you can see, the box is in pretty good condition. It did get smashed when I was coming back home. Fun fact, like if you're flying home somewhere, do not be afraid to check a box to come home. So I went home to North Carolina for Christmas, and I got, some stuff, and I only took a carry-on, and when I was coming back, I put together a box that I checked and flew back with me, and it was $30. So that's a nice little hack there, because to ship something in a timely manner, it would have probably cost me like 40 or 50 bucks, and so I was able to get home and get this. But anyway, this box is cool. It's embossed with the old Adidas logo, the new stripes, and this is an NMD R1 TR. And so these are a gray color, as you'll see in a second. And originally at the outlet, these were $160. So I got them for $69 plus tax. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and open the shoe. So I'll start by saying I'm not a sneakerhead. I just like comfortable shoes that are functional and that I can pretty much walk in and stand around in for the most part. Most of my shoe collection, and I say collection, is like meshy, comfortable, squishy shoes. Now, as I'm getting more into fitness, I'm going to get some other shoes that are kind of tighter, more structured, because I do want to start running. And I'm going to need those. But anyway, today we're looking at these shoes. And I'll start by saying, like, appearance-wise, I like the way they look. They're a traditional NMD silhouette. You have your Adidas logo here. You also have the three stripes here. But then you have the classic logo here and here. And this is a mesh shoe all around. It has a mesh upper. It does have a border above the midsole of kind of like some closed off material, which I like because it breathes, but then at the same time, there is a little bit of structure there. And I did try this on and walk around in the store, and it's comfortable. That's one thing about ordering shoes online. You just don't know how they're going to feel, even if it's a style you've gotten before, because I've had these before in all white and then black and white. I had the Boston one, R1s, and they were very comfortable, but sometimes they make revisions and things and shoes aren't comfortable. So these look good, they feel good. I don't run in Boost just because I feel like it bottoms out a little bit. It's just not as comfortable as it used to be, in my opinion, but I do like the way this shoe looks. It's not the prettiest shoe, it's not the most colorful shoe, but it'll do for walking and really standing around when I volunteer at like church on Sunday. There's mesh on the inside here. And then on the bottom, it is grippy. It's a grippy rubber. And it's supposed to be a trail shoe. I mean, I wouldn't run with this on a trail. Like, this mesh is a little bit thicker. The fabric feels a little bit sturdier than your standard mesh, but you do have good ribs here in the tread if you wanted to go off pavement to walk. This white part in the camouflage is like off-white, so I feel like it'll stay clean longer, and I think it might glow in the dark. We'll see. So anyway, that's my opinion on the way the shoe looks. I would give this maybe, I don't know, a 6.5, 6.8 out of 10. Here's the other shoe. Here's them together. And I will say, I tend to buy shoes that are wider in the toe box, and these are no exception. I do wear a size 13, so these do look a bit big on my feet, but I'm okay with that because I want a shoe I can wear that doesn't squish my toes together, rub my feet raw, so I'll kind of give up some style points for comfort and functionality, and that's what I've done here. So if you buy this shoe, understand it is automatically a wider shoe. So if you have narrow feet, you might go a half size down, but for me, this fits well. I mean, there is a little bit of extra room, but I can live with that because I'm not running in the shoe. So you have a little bumper up here. But yeah, overall, like, these are very, very nice shoes. They're comfortable shoes. I would recommend these just for walking and like standing around. When I volunteer, I'm standing on asphalt or concrete. And so that cushion is very, very important. I'm not going to be impact landing a lot, so I don't need a lot of bounce in the shoe, but just cushion for walking around and maybe a light jog. So that's what these accomplish. And they're actually going to be replacing these. So like, these aren't worn out by any means, but I've done a review on the Nike Reacts Infinity Flyknit. All right, folks, thank you for watching the video. And I must report that what I previously said about the Adidas shoe replacing my Infinity Flyknit sneaker is straight up cap. So when I was walking in these shoes, they were a little bit too mushy plush for me. I would say more mushy. Hoka's are plush, but I feel like you can still walk in them. These Adidas are good standing around shoes. So I went on a couple walks with them, and they just feel like I'm stepping into a waterbed a little bit. Not quite as bad, but again, it's just not an athletic shoe. And with them being wider, again, they don't squeeze my toes, but it kind of gives it a little bit too much play when I'm moving around a bit. So all right, so overall, these are a good lifestyle shoe. They are a bit sturdier than your regular Boost shoe because they have thicker nubs at the bottom and the mesh is just a bit stronger and thicker. So I really like that about the shoe. I would not run in this shoe. And one other thing I did not mention because I did not know at the time of filming this video, when you get into sunlight with these shoes, the beige part of the Boost actually turns a Carolina or sky blue. So it's a really nice thing to see unless you're wearing an all gray outfit and it just clashes with your outfit. So you want to keep that in mind. I wore these in the office one time when, you know, we're closed for paperwork and stuff. They don't change color under fluorescent lighting. But again, when you get in the sun, that white part turns blue, and you'll see that here in a little bit. Fun fact, when these are exposed to sunlight or UV light, they turn like a sky blue camo color. So that's pretty dope. There is like a spot there, but yeah, that's pretty neat. Unless you're color coordinating your outfit, and then it kind of throws it off. So